Sound is made up of vibrations, transverse waves to be exact, creating energy that our ears can perceive and our brain can react to. Analog recording is a way to capture these sounds for later playback, using a conducer or microphone to pick up vibrations and convert them to signals that can be processed.
Nah, man. We ain't doing it. Nah, come here, man. Let me tell y'all something about analog recording, okay? Now, I made a lot of goddamn records in here. I made a lot of them, too. I made a lot of good records in here. And see, all that stuff you talking about them transverse waves. What is wrong with you, man? We don't need no transverse waves, man. All we need is to feel the music. Let me tell you something. I make the talkies, you make the singies, you make the bangies on the drums, and the sound comes out. The sound sounds real good. And when the sound sounds real good, you want to record the sound. You want to hear it again. And so you're going to mic that sucker up. You're going to mic that sucker up just like this. And you're going to record your sound. You're going to play it back. And what's going to happen is it's going to convert that stuff into electrical signals that I can then process in this bad boy right here. We got ourselves a mixing board here. We got ourselves an analog mixing board. The signal is going to come through here. The signal's going to go through each strip, and I can make it sound good. You know how I make it sound good? By listening to it and making it sound good. I don't know what he's talking about, but that's all we got to do.
The phonograph was invented in 1877 by Thomas Edison. Alexander Graham Bell's Volta laboratory made several improvements in the 1880s and introduced the graphophone, including the use of wax-coated cardboard cylinders and a cutting stylus that moved from side to side in a zigzag groove. This is similar to vinyl, but a lower fidelity.
Yeah, it is. I ain't no one. No, come on, man. I keep having to take this thing from you, man. Man, what are you doing talking about this phonograph? You talking about got them dang old them dang old circus elephants playing on the piano? You know, that's all it's good for. Talking about them nursery rhymes, man. Now let me tell y'all something. Okay? No one wants to hear about it. Why are we learning about this? What you gotta know about a phonograph? Them things don't exist anymore. They're out. They're old news. So I don't want to hear any more of this bull spit.
When music was first mass-produced, they would listen to it on vinyl. This was the main way to listen to music back in the day. However, now that we've moved into the 21st century, in the early 2000s, the only way to listen to music was through CDs and some light streaming platforms, if you could torrent them or download them illegally. And now that we've moved into the streaming age, a lot of people recently have been listening on stuff like Apple Music and Spotify, but now we're moving into an odd period where we're collecting vinyls again because people love the detail and the quality of vinyls.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Yeah, they do. I don't know why you're talking about it. Man, why do I gotta keep asking for it? I don't even know why you're talking anymore, man. You're done. If I was the one in charge right now, you'd be fired. Out the door. Kaput. You're gone. You're done. Listen, man. All this new, like, all this digitized, talking about that dang old Pro Tools, like, Pro Tools, more like amateur tools, because you just can't get that same sound on these digital platforms that you can get on something like this. Because you're talking about the feel of the music. You gotta let the engineering itself be the instrument. You gotta let the engineering be its own instrument. You gotta make it feel like it's a member of the band. Because what you're going to listen to this Kanye West, all right, and when you're listening to this Kanye West, all you hear is a dang old, that's all you hear. All that dang old botto boon, the botto tune, the robot tune more like, because it's made by robots. Listen, man, the raw feel and emotion you can get out of an old vinyl record, even when it start to go kaput, and you can't play it no more. It's starting to, like, lose its quality. It's still got that little warble. It's got the little warble in it, and that adds something to it. You know, gets that smooth groove going. There ain't no smooth groove with there ain't no smooth groove with Kanye West.
Tracking all my songs in vinyls, what I'm about to do, ayy. I don't need wax, I got vinyl fidelity, I'm glad to lose. 7-inch singles, 45 RPM, 33 and a third for full-length albums. Tell your friends, hey, vinyl, 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 vinyl.
An audio tape recorder, also known as a tape deck, is a sound recording and reproduction device that records and plays back audio, usually using magnetic tape for storage. Later versions of this technology got smaller, named cassettes, for people to listen to on the go.
Oh man, this is where we're getting into some of the good stuff, man. Let me tell y'all about tape, okay? Look right here. Look at this beauty. This is where I spend a lot of my time, man. You just talk about that. You just talk about the sound of tape, man. You got, again, like I said with that vinyl, you got that warble. Man, you can do so many creative things with this stuff. And sure, it's expensive. But do you really want to sound like Kane West? I don't think you do. I think you want to sound like Led Zeppelin. You know? You put the signal through a tape machine, and it's just recording. You can do all kinds of cool things. You can get something called a tape delay, where you can get the echo, but it's fake, so it's got a little bit of distortion that happens on each echo. Man, you can just warm up the sound with one of them. You can just get something to sound real nice. And you can multi-track these. You can do it as stereo recording. There's so many possibilities. And then you start talking about them dang old cassettes, man. With Sony's crazy with them Walkmans. Woo, doggies, man. They're just crazy with them, man. I put that dang old thing in my thing, man, and I walk around me talking about that dang old. Ooh, listen to the whoo wee.
Playing a song off of cassettes, format so small, I'm feeling blessed. It's just what I want, I might be obsessed. Now I'll record off of radio sets. Play me a song off of my Walkman, off of my Walkman. Play me a song off of my Walkman. Play me a song. Play me a song off of my Walkman. Play me a song off of my Walkman. Play me a song off of my Walkman. Off of my Walkman.
Analog recording is when you're recording onto an analog board and you're using actual components to affect your compression, your reverb, and your delay. However, when you're recording in digital, you're recording in ones and zeros, and you use a digital audio workstation such as Pro Tools or Apple's Logic software, where you can use plugins and can more efficiently morph your sound into the way you want to sound.
More efficiently? Listen here, you son of a gun. Listen here, you son. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Okay, you're gonna disrespect me like that in my studio? Get out. Get out of my studio. Walk out of my studio. All right, man. Now that we got that bozo out of my studio. Listen, I don't know what he's talking about. That more efficient. How is it more efficient to get on top of your computer and click on all these buttons over? You're just staring into the screen like a zombie, and you're just clicking all these buttons over and over again. You're not doing nothing. What are you doing? There's no artisanship to it. What are you gonna like? You're gonna click your mouse. You're gonna click your mouse onto a imaginary mixing board. All these things. Okay, I want you to take a look at one of your DAWs. Okay. When you look at one of your DAWs, what are they doing? Are they showing a bunch of ones and zeros, or are they showing pictures of analog mixing equipment? Checkmate.
Vinyls and tape, electrical currents carrying waves. I've heard it all, from streaming to CDs, but something about analog's more appealing to me. Started with the phonograph, sound recorded for the first time. moved on to vinyl. Now we could mass produce all kinds of music. How nice, let's do it. A while later, we made tape a little bit more convenient to make. Yeah, 4 tracks, 8 tracks, then we got 12. Creatively using them well. We wanted something smaller, so we got 2 cassettes. Walkman, recording the radio, it was the best, yeah. Yeah, vinyls and tape, okay. Electrical currents carrying waves. I've heard it all, from streaming to CDs. Yeah, but something about analog's more appealing to me. Got them smooth waves, baby. Them smooth waves.
Nope. Hey, don't listen to him cause he's stuck in the physical. You know I'm the future is digital. My DB unlimited, vinyl so minimal. Best listen up cause I'm about to get critical. $300 a minute, 12 tracks. I got like 300 gigabytes. Facts. So many takes, I don't gotta relax. If you mess one up, you gon' poop in your pants. Hey, what's that about? 48K is the perfect amount of samples to listen to music so clean. You thinking you smooth, you're waveling pristine, but no one can hear it at all. Ears are incapable, baby, you're wrong. With files so small, boy, I'm right for the job. So stick to your tapes and I'll stick to my dog. Yeah, digital, yeah, digital, yeah. Baby, I'm feeling so digital, digital, digital. Baby, I'm feeling so digital, digital, digital. Boy, I've been feeling so digital, digital, digital. Boy, I be staying original.
I own the studio now. Everything you need in any kind of audio recording belongs to me. Gone are the days where you have to spend thousands of dollars on tape recordings. Gone are the days that you have to worry about your vinyls deteriorating. All hail the new reign of digital audio, the way of the future. This belongs to me.